Independent Toll. Well, actually, we're not at Independent Toll. We're at the Independent Toll Visitor Center. This is where you go to get tickets for Independent Toll. This is where you go to get discount tickets on bus stores. This is where you go to buy really expensive sweatshirts and t-shirts. But there's also something you could do in here that many people know you can do in here because they don't really advertise it. You go up here. By the way, things are changing in here. That's the reason why I'm in here today. But I try to point some things out that if you're coming from out of town, this is something you might want to check out. You see this step here? Look, you go, what's these steps for? Most people would just walk right by them. Nobody would know that you go up them. And you will get absolutely, positively the best view of Independence Hall. Well, I guess maybe if you're in that building, it might be nicer. In the summertime, it's February 20 something or another. So it's a little chilly today. It's about 44 degrees. Not really, rocking chair weather, but sometimes in the summer, you know what I do? I'll come here, I'll get a sandwich or a cheesesteak or a hoagie, and I'll sit here and eat it. And I'll stare over there, look at that building, and think about George Washington. Kind of weird, but it's something I do. Like, hey man, George Washington. What do you think he would think about? Hoagies. I think he would like hoagies. Hoagies are, it's just a sandwich. But it has, it has good meats. And then you get lettuce, tomato, onion. I always get the Italian hoagie. If you get the Italian hoagie has the best cuts of lunch meat. Oh boy. Oh, this is good. I'm getting the workout early in the morning. So, this is where, if you come in here, there's two theaters. One theater is for the park service, and you go, and they have a little documentary that runs every 20 minutes or so. It runs, it tells you about the Liberty Bell, it tells you about Independence Hall, shows you how the city's changed over the last 250 years. And then this is just like a commercial for the city of Philadelphia. They got, oh, we're almost there. It's getting close to summertime. Let's go. So this runs, and this is just to show you different tourist spots to go to. And then the big change in this this building is this section here from that way over. They have this new curtain blocking off. It's about like 25% of the building back there. And so the big thing about, let me see if we can, I can't open it. I would say the big thing about back there is there's a lot of seating, and a lot of homeless people use this space to, charge up their phones. And there you go. There's a picture. There's Ben Franklin. Yeah, well, here's a better. You can see how much space is back there. There goes Philly Fanatic. Guys, you ready? We're coming home soon. Let's go. And right here they have all these little activities you could do, talking about Ben Franklin and the printing press. You could, get this, pretend you're Ben Franklin. They have some photo opportunities. You could pretend you're George Washington sitting in the rising sun chair. And all types of little things. Talks about the history of fire companies and fire insurance companies. And here's a old school mousetrap. It's a good place to go to if you're coming to Philly and you need to, go to the bathroom, fill up a bottle of water. If you need, they sell T-shirts and merchandise here. Like they sell Philadelphia T-shirts, the touristy crap, right? But the thing is, this place is like, there's Rocky Balboa. Hey, bud. This place is really, like, the sweatshirts will set you back $50, $45. But if you go down the street here, there's another store, and they sell the same types of T-shirts. Maybe the quality might not be as nice. Let's not pretend it's on the same level. But if you go down the street, right here, there's a store called Five Below, and inside Five Below, you could buy $5 T-shirts. They got magnets, everything. It's a little bit cheaper, and it's only 2 blocks. One, and you can see it. Matter of fact, I'll go to it. Let's go. It's in the old Lit Brothers building, 7th and Market, just 2 blocks. You see, they got like regular stuff. Oh, they got here's a lot of the Philly stuff. You get Love Park pants, John, Pennsylvania, all types of Philly stuff. And it's $5. Okay, welcome to Philadelphia. I'm the captain. Please, thank you. I insist. Thank you. Welcome. No, I appreciate it. There you go. This is the new supermarket in the area. This is called Giant. This is inside the old Strawbridge and Clothier, which is it was a department store. W.C. Fields worked here. But the cool thing is back here in this little section, check out these elevator doors. And check out the paintings on top of the elevator doors. They don't. I mean, I don't think they're going to keep making department stores like what department stores chains are there now anyway? Like Nordstrom Rack. Oh, look at that! Wow, there we go. The Food Hall, Strawbridge and Clothier. This is probably the coolest food court in the city. And they also have like, you give them your debit card and they have like a self-serve bar. So you just come up and you get what you want. It's pretty cool. Check out the chandeliers in the supermarket. Come on. Ain't that awesome? All right, let's go. This is a Giant supermarket. Should we go this way? This is the Fashion District Mall, formerly known as the Gallery. It's not doing that great. They're already talking about ripping down a section of this mall to put up the Philadelphia 76ers new stadium. So that's something that could happen. There's a lot of vacant spaces in this place. Here's a big vacant space. When I was a kid, there was like a whole food court back here, and then there was like little stores all around. Oh, I'm here before the mall's even open. I'm here at 9 a.m. There's a cool thing about this mall being here. You can walk from here all the way down to about 20th Street, maybe even 22nd Street, and you can stay underground and warm. That's the thing. It's like 3 degrees too cold to scoot. There's some pop-up shops. Now, pop-up shops are stores that don't sign like a year lease. They just pop up for a little bit, and then, so technically, like, I know there's a little space here, but there's stores in the space. This could be vacant in a few months. And every time you see one of these murals, you're like, that mural's cool, but that mural really is a vacant space. You know what I was going to do? There's a mall up in Northeast Philadelphia called the Franklin Mills Mall. Well, it's called the Philadelphia Mills Mall, but I don't do that. I don't call it that. I call it the Franklin Mills Mall. And they have a Sbarro's. And that Sbarro's has been in that mall for over 30 years. 'Cause I used to work in that mall, and I used to go to Sbarro's. And I was going to go to the food court and sit there and look at the Sbarro's, because I never saw anybody ever buy anything at Sbarro's. And I wonder, how the hell does that place stay open for all these years? It's been almost 30 years, and when they have like 6 customers a day, how much is the rent at the Sbarro's? I don't know if they'll ever do it. Boy, we turn up the music a little bit. So from here on, they're going to rip down this entire section. Where anywhere I'm walking, they're going to rip this down and put up the Sixers stadium. Now, we're near the neighborhood of Chinatown, and the people of Chinatown, they don't want the Sixers stadium in their neighborhood. They think it's a bad thing. They think it's going to... I saw a meeting where people were they were like having a protest, and the people from Chinatown were saying, "Oh, we don't want the stadium in our neighborhood because we don't want drunk people walking around our neighborhood," which doesn't make sense. If you ever go to a Sixers game, there's different types of sports fans throughout the city, and this is how they go in drunk order. Ready? Here we go. Number 1 fans that are drunk are Eagles fans. Number 2 fans that are drunk, I would say Philadelphia Phillies fans. Number 3 fans that are drunk, probably the Philadelphia Flyers. And the number 4 fans that are drunk are the Sixers. It's Sixers games are expensive, and not only are they expensive, they you see how there's a bunch of people sitting here. The food court's not even open. I guess people are just waiting for so Sixers fans, you don't go to a Sixers game and tailgate because it's in the middle of winter, and you don't get drunk at Sixers games. You don't see drunk Sixers fans. I mean, you do, but not many. And so I don't know. I really think that this section of Center City is dying. It's everything. Wait, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to show you. There is so many vacant stores on Market Street above me, it doesn't make any sense to not have something in here. Now, I get the parking is going to be tough and the traffic situation is going to be a pain in the ass. But I really think it's going to. I really think it's a good thing. I really think it's something we could really benefit from. This is the wall of the Pennsylvania Convention Center. Go up here. I took one of my favorite YouTubers, Adam the Woo. I took him on a tour of the section of Philadelphia, and he was surprised about how many buildings you're allowed to just walk in. You could just walk into a building and like there's no doorman. Here we are, the Hard Rock Cafe. There's the Fieldhouse Sports Bar. I'm going to cut through here. We're going to go to the Reddit Terminal Market. Oh no, I'm going to show you. Yeah, I'll come back and I'll show you the vacant stores on Market Street. We'll cut through the Reddit Terminal Market, then that's how we'll end it. We'll end it on Market Street. It's the Redding Terminal Market. It's the oldest market in America, maybe. I'll be writing book reports. This is, man, they look good. That's a hoagie. So in this market, you can get anything. You can get cannolis from Termini Brothers. They have a chocolate store. April Fool's Day is coming up, and April Fool's Day they have a chocolate covered onion. And if you see, that's Pat Sajak and Vanna White eating the chocolate covered onion. This is Termini Brothers. Look at this, man. Tiramisu pastry, red velvet. Look at that. What they're known for, what I get every time I come here, I get one of these. This is their cannolis. And they went up. They went up $1. $6 cannolis now. They were $5 for the longest time. There's some cookie store. This is Pearl's Oyster Bar, and what's cool about this place is they sell snapper soup. Snapper soup is soup made with a turtle. You can't get that at many places. I don't think I've been here this early. It was a good time to come here. This is Bassett's Ice Cream. This is one of the oldest ice cream shops in America. It might be the oldest in Philly. I hope you're not writing a book report. You better put that pen down. Man, it smells good. I gotta eat. I didn't eat breakfast yet. This place is one of those. Look at these donuts. Look at that. There's the topping. I can ready to make the donuts. A lot of the stores in this section are run by Amish. And I always feel weird videotaping in this section because not that, I was going to say, I respect religion, and that's not really necessarily true. Yeah, if you got your religious beliefs, and I don't want to, like, you know, ruin your good time. So a lot of the Amish people, they believe that if you videotape them or photograph them, you're like stealing their soul or something. So I guess I do try to respect people and their religions, unless you're a Scientologist. If you're a Scientologist, that's a cult. L. Ron Hubbard is a goofball, and he's a liar. And you can Google everything you need to know about Scientology that's fake. You can Google it and find out that it's all a money-making scam, and you know. So this tells you about the history of the Reading Terminal Market. So it's about like 9:30 in the morning, and it's weird when you walk past bars and you see people drinking this time of day. You know, you're probably thinking, that guy's an alcoholic. One of the people who work the night shift. So let's say you work the overnight shift. If you got, you get done work, you want to have a beer at the work, you do it at like 7 in the morning. There you go. Oh, thank you. My dad worked the graveyard shift for a few years, and he would go out. He would have a beer in the morning while watching the morning shows, like the morning news shows. All right. The temperature has gone up about 5 degrees since I started to scoot, which is good. Now I can do a real scoot. But yeah, if you look around this area, there's nothing but vacant stores. You got the Marriott Hotel, the Lowe's Hotel. Those aren't vacant. The old Wawa's gone. The block up ahead, I think everything's vacant except like 1 or 2 stores. So there's a lot of vacant spaces in this area. And I really think the stadium would be a good thing. I know some people are like, the parking. But they'll figure that out. They'll figure that out. See. Here's some vacant stores with an alarm going off. Here's a whole other vacant store. But check out this building here. Says Robinson, and it's like a tile, and the angle goes back a little bit. It's really, there's not another building like this in the city. I don't know how many buildings are shaped that way, but this whole block's vacant. So tell me why having people come here, and it would definitely make bars and restaurants open up in this spot. I don't know how it's a bad thing, but such is life. Well, listen, if you like this video, do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, and while you're at it, hit subscribe. Don't forget to check out my merch. It's fire. And if you want to help me out, there's a link below in every video to my Patreon. You get bonus videos, postcards, early previews. And that's it. And if you're not doing anything on Sunday morning, join me on YouTube live for a cup of coffee. And once the live stream's done, you get access to all the live streams. This used to be a Raid Aid. Now, it's a vacant store. But don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you with you later. Toodles!